So tech deals are as tempting as ever this summer, but we've got a few standout offers and some announcements, as well as some forward-looking Sony rumors that have got pros on alert. So this week, we're gonna talk about the convergence of energy, AI search, and pro video. So let's jump in. So if you've been a watcher of the channel for a while, you know that I love camping. I love adventuring, and I do that quite a bit. And that normally means going off grid. But if you're going off grid and you're bringing all your gear with you, like I do, I can't go camping without my slider. I need to have my video slider. But there's really no reason to completely sacrifice all comfort and convenience when you're out on your adventure. And you've heard me talk about Jackery before. I have a Jackery Explorer 300. So right now, Jackery's Explorer 1000 power station, the V2 model, bundled with the Solar Saga 200 watt portable solar panel, is being offered for $698. That's $600 off. That's like half off. That's the lowest that I've ever seen a Jackery setup like that. It's one of the lowest prices that we've ever seen on it, and it's one of the best kind of all-in-one solutions that you can get on Amazon. Now the unit can output 1500 watts. That's 1.5 kilowatts, kids. That's enough to run a mini fridge, a coffee maker, a projector, or a space heater while you're out in the wild. It's got 3 AC outlets, 2 USB-C ports, 1 USB-A port, and a DC power port. You can run or charge just about everything that you would want. But a big selling point here is the Solar Saga 200. So it's a 200 watt panel. It's waterproof, it's portable, and it folds up to be protected. It also includes the smart sensor that automatically helps you optimize the angle so that you can maximize charging. So even if you're in unpredictable weather, you can keep your power going. You can also add a second panel and fully recharge the whole generator in under 4 hours. Otherwise, about 7.5 hours. And I appreciate the Jackery long-term design choices that they've made, because the expectation is that you would keep it for a long time. They say that the 1000 will actually keep 70% of its original battery capacity up to 4,000 charges. The generator can also rapid charge in 2 hours from an outlet, or 1 hour if you enable the emergency charging while using app. Now, fast charging does trade off some of the energy life of the battery, so it's something I would balance based on your urgency. If you're trying to modernize your kind of camping, outdoor, adventure, photo, trek experience, whatever you're powering, whether it's your camera, batteries, drone, your mountain bike maybe, this is a flexible option at a steep discount. So if you've used Jackery's ecosystem before, or if you have any other cool ideas for off-grid setups, let me know down in the comments. How important is power to your outdoor routine when you're out on adventures? And of course, I've got a link down in the description and in a pinned comment for the Jackery 1000 bundle deal. Switching gears real quick, YouTube search is about to feel smarter. That's a word. If you're lucky enough to be in the test group, the company is rolling out a brand new AI-powered search result carousel for some YouTube Premium members. I have this, I've seen it. So when you search for topics like shopping, travel, things to do in a specific location, you're gonna see prominent video clips that are highlighted at the top and a stack of tailored video thumbnails just beneath with a concise AI-generated summary that addresses your query. What's notable here is the integration of generative AI directly into video discovery. So instead of just scrolling through results, you're presented with curated collections that are anchored by the AI insight. Now, if you want the full video, just tap the main clip. And this is going to be running on both iOS and Android, as well as in the browser through July 30th. YouTube is also expanding its conversational AI tool that lets viewers ask questions about specific videos. And this is rolling out to select non-premium iOS users. So that means deeper context, summarized information, and more interactivity as you explore content. As someone who does YouTube video as part of my job, and not being blind to the idea that YouTube is an ad platform, doesn't YouTube make money when you click on the videos and watch the ads? I mean, that's how they pay us. So how are they gonna make money? One of my most popular videos on this channel all time is how to get photos off of your Canon camera using various tools. So if you asked that question and it summarized my video and gave you the answer, which I can understand that, and as a user, I can kind of appreciate that, but then I don't get paid because you don't watch the video, but neither does YouTube. So what's the point? Tell me what you think down in the comments. Next, the big story. Sony camera rumors traditionally generate buzz, but this time the details are pretty big, and there's a bit of a logic to the leaks and why they're worth discussing. So Sony registered 3 new cameras in a handful of regions. and there's a likelihood that they're either going to be the FX3 Mark II or the A7S Mark IV. And multiple sources are arguing that the evidence fits best for the FX3 Mark II, especially given the high-end Wi-Fi support, right? And that's how we normally find these things. They have to register the radios with the various regional communications commission, like our FCC here in the United States. And the expectation here is that the FX3, or at least the rumors indicate, would bring a 6K open gate sensor with 4K at 120, internal raw recording, as well as active cooling to the cinema line. And that's Sony making a play for creators who need reliability, image quality, and they don't want to move to more expensive gear. But with 3 to 4 new camera announcements expected by October, we're getting potentially the A7 IV, the FX3 Mark II, and a yet to be named model, with expectations looking at July or August to reveal the official cameras. But rumors aside, what stands out here is Sony's product segmentation. So they've got the video flagships, which absorb most of the cost of the advanced features, wireless I/O, and then you've got the hybrid and still-centric bodies that stay leaner on price, and then that keeps kind of the pro video market sharp, competitive. But I'm curious to know what you think. Let me know down in the comments, because they may also be working on this new global shutter sensor. And that's our last story today, which is something for the imaging nerds out there. Sony is reportedly developing a 2-layer global shutter sensor that integrates LiDAR style SBAD, or single photon avalanche diodes, for professional video autofocus. So right now we use phase and contrast manipulation for our current focusing systems in most cameras, but folks like DJI that are putting LiDAR on like everything use LiDAR to identify the distance between. It's like, shooting light at something and then measuring the bounce back. It seems like this technology is basically baking that concept into a sensor. Now, if they put this in something like an FX3 Mark II, or reserve it for higher end models like the A9, we could potentially see profoundly faster and more accurate focus, along with the speed of a global shutter. But the reality is we probably won't expect this in a mainstream alpha camera anytime soon. It would more likely debut in a cinema line aimed at pros, where autofocus accuracy and rolling shutter illumination really are super important. But the fact is, Sony's roadmap is showing you what they're working on. They're not letting competition really set anything, they are setting the pace. So do you think that these sorts of sensor advances would actually impact your day-to-day shooting? Or is this more about specs and getting headlines? Let me know, share your thoughts down in the comments. And as always, if you want to support what I'm doing here, consider becoming a channel member. You get access to exclusive resources like LUTs and presets, highlighted comments, members only live videos, and early access to new uploads. If you're looking to book a photo or video session, all the details are down in the description, where you'll also find all of my gear links, including my 2025 essentials gear list for new creators. Now, those are all affiliate links, so if you pick something up, it does go to benefit the channel. But as always, the easiest way to support the channel is just to hit like and subscribe. That's free, goes a long way. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.